Obesity has become the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States, coming only second to tobacco. Though it currently does not have the spotlight in mainstream media, the rise of obesity in America is still ongoing. In 1962, the obesity rate was 13%. This has risen to 25% in 2004 and currently sits at 35% in 2017. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention projects that number to be 44% by 2030. Obesity, as defined by the World Health Organization, is having a body mass index of greater than 30. Body mass index, or BMI, is calculated most simply by taking your weight in kilograms and dividing by your height in meters squared. For example, let's calculate the BMI for a 6-foot person at 200 pounds. First is the metric conversion of the numbers. 6 feet is 1.8 meters squared to 3.24, and 200 pounds is 90 kilos. 90 over 3.24 is about 28, so this person has an approximated BMI of 28. This person is overweight, being in the 25 to 30 BMI range, but they are not obese, which is again above 30. There are more accurate ways to calculate body fat percentages, such as skin calipers, bioelectric impedance, hydrostatic weighing, DEXA scans, and air displacement tests, but the explained formula is the least time consuming and costly. The State of Obesity, which is an organization that provides a nonpartisan annual report on obesity in America, estimates that $147 to $210 billion each year is spent on obesity-related healthcare. Costs can be divided into two categories: direct costs such as medical visits, laboratory tests, drug therapy, and surgery, and indirect costs, as defined by Harvard School of Public Health as resources foregone as a result of health condition, which include higher insurance costs and value of lost work due to short-term absences, long-term disability, and premature death caused by obesity. Causes of obesity are varied. The main two are lack of activity and poor diet, which have many causes that themselves branch out into more causes. I'll be referring to a case study to present many of the causes contributing to obesity. Jerry is a guy that lives in the city. He wakes up at 6 a.m. after a night of heavy drinking and rushes to get to work. He skips breakfast and sits in traffic for a full 1-hour commute and to get to his office, where he works for 8 to 10 hours, 5 days a week. He gets into the elevator with everyone else and gets seated in his office for 5 hours until lunchtime at noon. He has a timed lunch of 45 minutes, so he drives down the street for some McDonald's and orders the usual, which is 2 McDoubles and fries for him. And it's great, he loves it. McDonald's is always consistent with their quality, so it's appealing to him over other choices. He eats and drives back to work to finish at 3. He commutes another hour before getting home at 4. Then his wife comes home shortly after, having finished her shift at her job. They don't know what they want to eat. They just know they don't want to have to cook it themselves because they both had long days at work. They decide to order Chinese food, so it arrives and they eat while watching TV. Long after they finish eating, they continue to watch TV. Somehow they start fighting for some reason. Then Jerry goes to the fridge and grabs beer. He likes to drink, it calms him down and makes him feel better. His wife goes upstairs to sleep and Jerry stays drinking later into the night. That's a normal day for Jerry, and I'm sure it is for many other Americans. It repeats itself just like that. It doesn't change, but it should. Obesity contributes to a plethora of health conditions, including high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, sleep apnea, osteoarthritis, and brings about a lower quality of life, as stated by the CDC. Jeremy has many opportunities for changing up his lifestyle. Instead of commuting by car in city traffic for an hour, he could probably just weave through on a bicycle and probably even cut down on his time instead of having to play with traffic. It provides exercise as opposed to 2 hours of every day sitting in a chair accumulated on top of his 8 to 10 hours at his desk job. Instead of cramming himself into an elevator with everyone else, he could take the stairs up. Bringing his lunch or choosing a healthier option at McDonald's would be a better alternative than rushing to another fast food equivalent. Instead of deciding with his wife to order food, they'd be better off cooking at home and knowing what exactly is going into their food to account for the nutritional information. Being sedentary and watching TV for hours could be replaced by a more active hobby, or even directly working on their health by working out. Cutting alcohol is an easy way to cut out calories. A can of beer averages about 150 calories per can. Drinking 4 cans would be the equivalent of a 600 calorie full meal. Drinks can add up very fast. These are only basic changes that Jeremy could easily make. If not, he looks forward to a life of diabetes, bone, joint, and health disease. Arterial plaque is the condition which when deposits in the blood slowly accumulate on the walls of an artery. This plaque can be made of fat and high LDL cholesterol in the blood, amounts of which are raised significantly by obesity. As visual, here is a fully open artery. As you can see, the hole goes all the way through. Now you can see the blood that can go easily through, and it's pumped by the heart. Now we're going to add some plaque to the artery, represented by some rendered animal fat, which is surprisingly fitting for the situation. Now you can see the artery is blocked by fat and high cholesterol. Now we're going to try to pump the blood through. You can see significantly less flows through every time the heart pumps. Plaque is accumulated in the artery over time, and just like how it accumulates, it does not go away with any easy tricks or superfoods. Obesity is the product of compounded choices that take lifestyle changes to combat. It will not disappear after a 6-minute ab workout or a 1-week kale cleanse. This is the future of the United States. Obesity has taken hold, and it will not disappear easily or quickly.